All right. I don't know if anybody can hear me, but I think I got the stinking thing down. So now I think if you join the Hangouts, um, you'll be live. Got some Prime here. That's what I like to use to gently half strain because I don't want to wipe out my ammonium. Um, yeah, I got to leave a little bit of food. Got a mess on my desk. The Hope Rock. I found that the other day. On the back, it says Tacoma Rocks. Yep, just lying on the side of the street. Rock with some paint now. I guess my stream's working. I don't know. Okay, Aquarium Cop is now on the Hangouts. I wonder if that means I can see him. Yeah, see now you guys are all on my live stream. Look, it's like full up party time.
Meow.
Meow, meow. Nice to see you here, Aquarium Cop. Yeah, because you kind of ducked out on the last stream. Hey, morning, White. Just getting caught up in the chat. And nice to see you, Yama. Kind of interesting to figure out how to get this thing going. I don't mean to be ignoring anybody, but I'm trying to bounce around my these other screens and figure out how I did this and got it going on. So in the Wirecast Play, I got the outputs to Google Hangouts on. And then down below, it showed a blank shot and a camera, and it was on blank shot. And I had to flip it over to camera. On the Google side, I went and on the event, I found a spot where it said you could do something called Quick using Google Hangouts. And then when I clicked from within there, the Creator Studio, that's when it said you're going to start a Google Hangouts now. I already had VCast running in the background. And VCast was streaming, and Google Hangouts was the last thing to start. I don't know if that made sense to anybody, but somehow it made sense to my computer because I got a stream going on. Quick little sound check. Let's change the view a little bit. We'll set on what I feed my fish. Tetramin. I like this because it's a large tropical flake formula, and the flakes are big. I don't know if you can see that, but I like the bigger flakes. For my angels, I really crush it into a powder because all the babies are in there. And then I take some big flakes for the parents. As you can see, there's some pretty big flakes for them. And a pretty terrible glare from the ceiling light. Trying to get a good angle on the babies swimming around. Oh, look, I got like 4 fish in the tank now. Fun reflection. I think if I did this right, if one of you guys signs in on the Hangout side, you'll be broadcasting across the YouTube side. And when you talk, you'll be leading the stream. You'll be broadcasting across the YouTube side. And when you talk, you're leading the stream. Across the YouTube side.
I don't know how you,
talk,
I don't know how you did it, but I couldn't.
yeah, it was tough. I could
Props to
actually.
Dan. I couldn't do it.
Across the YouTube side.
I don't know how you did it, but I couldn't.
Yeah, it was tough. Hey, morning, V-Stag. Glad you're finally here. We can chit chat. Sorry about that. I thought I could mute my microphone through Google Hangouts, and it doesn't work. Can anybody hear me now? Oh, that's the trick. All right, I figured it out. I have to mute myself from within VCast. This will be fun learning this and trying to explain it all to you. But I see a few of you have joined me online. Nice to see the cop is here and Yaz here, both muted. We don't have to hear them doing weird things in the morning, I guess. Hey, thank you, Aquarium Cop. Yeah, I got to figure out which mic I'm on. Wow, it's pretty cool to have 8 people watching. Well, right now we're looking at my angelfish and their babies. And I kind of been power feeding the babies all morning. Man, that was just 11 people watching. I know, now I'm going to have to explain something good like the lighting that I use. Well, maybe there's only one awesome thing to say. Let's see if I got this right. Yeah. Easy Green from Aquarium Co-op. And that's what I feed my fish. So I guess I'll give you guys a quick tank tour. So going on in there is red shoulder angelfish. Out of the top here, out of my Marineland filter comes a black hose. It constantly picks up water and constantly overflows. So it's constantly, let's see if I can get the camera angle better, constantly coming down right there. And there's a constant flow of water. That's not good. Yeah, there's a constant flow of water in here. It's really weird when you try to move your fingers and watch what you're doing. It's my breeder tank, going for that rainbow tail guppy and the fire tail guppy. That's where you see some of these really nice snake skins with the red and the orange in their tails. Got some otocinclus. Got those guys keep this tank clean. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of beautiful fish in here, and a lot of beautiful red tails. What keeps this tank going on is that power filter back there, foam filter right there, a little bit of a gravel base for the bacteria, but that bacteria is really just living in that mass of guppy grass. That guppy grass is powered by 52 watts of light, 12 hours a day. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's a big ball of foam on the bottom of that power filter that's filled with ceramic media. So yeah, it's one of the ways to keep a tank going. But the biggest deal is the plants. I keep the water level a little low. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of micro air bubbles. But the plant is also just producing pure oxygen into the water. So there's a bunch of babies and angelfish. This tank is pretty planted. Once again, that's what I put in my tank. The 20-gallon gets one squirt like every 3 days. Because it's 20 gallons, I could give it 2 squirts. But 1 squirt's fine. The tank behind me gets 1 squirt a week. Not too heavily planted. Let me swing around my camera shy angelfish. And another tank of guppies. Let's see if I can weird the camera out. It's kind of fun to look at, huh? Wakey, wakey up and shaky, everybody. It's probably wigging your guys' cameras way out. All right, back to guppies. Let's probably go to chat and see if I miss anything awesome. Okay, I see Aussie's waking up for breakfast. That's why he's not chilling. Aquarium Cop is meowing. So is the Aussie tank. Now we got 12 people watching and 6 likes. Thanks, Jimmy. Nice. Yeah, I like that on the Nice Angels. Yeah, my guppies they are very fast swimmers. That's because I went with the paddle tail as opposed to an oversized big fan tail. They're bred that way. I bred the paddle tail with the very strong females and very strong males. And I did breed for speed. My female was the fastest guppy in the tank of like 70 guppies. I was like, get that fast female. Took the guy like 2 minutes to catch her. Yeah, for those of you that haven't had a good little tour of what I got going on, I'll pull over. I'm at my desk right now, so if I look to my left, got my angels. Look straight ahead, I got my computer. Look to the right, I got another guppy tank. Most important part of this tank is that's my brine shrimp container. I'm a bubbling brine shrimp in a recycled container. If I drop down, these are double veil tail angels. So pretty good times. Swing around to another heavily planted tank. I keep a lot of my really red fish over here. As you can kind of see, there's a lot of red. Swing back around, across my angels. Chilling at my desk. And I like to go under my desk to see my under my desk angelfish. Going down. There's under my desk. My angelfish are coming to check out what's going on. I was kind of sideways. Give me the sideways eye. It says feed me some breakfast. Got my boots right there. Got to be careful not to kick the tank. But yes, my carpet. Gonna go up. It's my favorite coffee mug right there. Could have joined me on a hot flash toddy. Awesome art. And back to guppies. I'm almost tempted to jump up on my phone and give you guys a tour of my albino Oscar. I don't know how that would work though. I'm reading chat. Happy people only. Heck yeah, it's the best way to be. Just shared the stream. Thanks, White. Got a guppy cop, and is he thumbed up it? I guess. Good times. I'm only half asleep. Thank God you don't not share me try out White. LOL. All right. Well, okay, Yama. Let's see. See, Aussie streamed. You streamed. Yama. I was sleeping though. LOL. This is no commercial. Well, I was trying to, get Tetramin to, and then maybe get some free Easy Green from Aquarium Co-op because I plug them. Hey, Biggie's just joined. Yama just figured out he has mod powers and is happy. That is awesome. I love making people happy. It's the only way to be. All streamed for ice cream. That's all that matters. Watch out! I might have to give White mod powers now. All right, we'll have to flip around to some other. I'm trying to read ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. And I have to go flip around to other screams, and now my brain can't think straight. I'm gonna give a quick little room tour, and then I'm gonna have to go get coffee. Telltale Angels. That's the head of my bed tank. That's the angels at my feet tank. It's kind of hard to see. Angel fish grow out tank with a whole bunch of baby angels. And my red shoulder angelfish breeder tank. Yeah, I got like 10 tanks in my bedroom, so I'm kind of really enjoying this hobby. Let me redrop the link real quick. This way we can get some party animals in here. All right, drop the link, and then maybe we can get White out of hiding. We've got 11 people watching now. If you guys want, I'll give a little bit of talk about plants. and snails.
Hello. You all right?
Hello, morning.
Hi, everyone. Saves typing, so.
Excellent. White, glad you could join us this morning.
Yeah, thank you for allowing me to join. Nice one, Dan. Thank you for streaming in the first place. Gives me something to do.
I'm pretty excited that we're all streaming like together live, and it's just like a huge party, and we're just beaming to the world our happiness and love of fish. I think that's the only way to put it this morning.
Yeah, I'm not really bothered who's streaming as long as one of us is, like, and we all get to have a good conversation and a chat together, like. Thanks, White. Still bubbling in the mail, but don't see any eggies for now. Is your female fat? Because that's the only reason I bred my betters, is because my female better was getting real fat, and I was worried she was going to get egg laden. Is it egg bound? Egg bound if I didn't breed her. So I bred her, and she's skinny again now. She's lovely. But the breeding didn't go that well because it was their first time, and I believe I've only got, well, from what I can see, I've only got 2 fry out of my betas. Question. All right, yeah. My female betta got egg bound and died. Yeah, that exactly. I was worried about my betta doing exactly the same thing. So I bred it, and with it, I ain't got a top on, but there you go. Cameraman. There she is now. She had loads of eggs in her, and if I didn't breed her, I feel like she was gonna die. And if you look at her now, she's nice and skinny again after breeding her. So, yeah, and there's the male. He's still fat. I don't know. He wants to go again. He does. He's ready for it. You see? But I literally only just bred them in here. And I've only seen, oh, there's one. Like hell, you'll see it, but there's one betta fry right there. I doubt you'll see him, but he's there. And I've only seen 2 betta fry the whole time as well, so I don't know what mic I'm coming off now, actually, thinking about it. Let me just check so I know where you're hearing me from. Right, you're hearing me from my camera, so if I stay close to the camera, you'll hear me better. Yeah, so yeah, there's only 2 betta fry that I've seen in here. I can see there's one right there at the moment, but that's the only one I see at this moment in time. So look at chat again. Do pond snails eat Vallisneria? I've got ram's horn snails, and they eat pretty much everything that's not doing too well in the tank. Like, I wouldn't say they eat anything that's living. Like, I don't know, but for example, I don't know what it is. It's some sort of plant that's back there, and my snails have eaten it to shreds. I do not know why, but that plant they love. My banana plant, actually, that got eaten to shreds as well. by snails. But my crypt, my lotus, my val, my sword plant, other plants up there as well that with snails in. So yeah, most plants seem to do okay, but my banana plant, which is that one right there, yeah, that banana plant just got eaten alive. I don't know, what is it, Cryptspiralis or something? I don't know what it is, but my plant back there, the very back, my snails have eaten that as well, and I don't know what I can do about it. Well, I don't think there is anything I can do about it, to be fair.
Nobody give up it.
With that.
So it's kind of hard to see, but remember those rainbow tail guppies? They were in that little 2-gallon tank. I just took the whole 2-gallon tank and threw it in this 10-gallon tank, minus 2 gallons of water so it didn't overflow. And I just let the fish swim up and over the top. And I let the guppy grass go crazy. And I think the most important thing about this tank is that the power filter right there, its outlet, half of it flows into that 2-gallon tank. So it's hard to see, but there's all these little oxygen bubbles that are just doing like a circle down in that 2-gallon square. I guess if I wanted to, I could cut a bunch of plants out of there, pull that tank out of there, and I'd have a fully cycled tank. I'd probably have to leave half the plants behind and add some kind of new gravel, but it looks to me like I got a fully cycled 2-gallon tank ready to go. Kind of a fun thought. Anyway, let me cruise up. Red shoulder angelfish and the clay pot right behind her. I took a file to it, because it's terracotta, and I put a bunch of lines in it, and she seems to like to lay her eggs kind of where those lines are, as opposed to just on the smooth surface of the pot. And the newspaper between the fish is because fish swim in schools. It's the current events, and it keeps those two from trying to attack all the babies between the paper. So if I were to do a water change in probably about 3 or 4 days, they'd lay about 300 eggs. So luckily they laid about a week ago and ate all their eggs. Because at this point of the game, I think I'm over angelfish. Swing back around the guppies. I got 9 people watching, 5 people in chat. White says he'll be right back. I'm going to go get a sip of coffee, and in 1 minute, I'll give you guys a rundown of the lighting I use and the aquarium Easy Green and how I balance my tanks. White thinks it says your tanks are stunning, Dan. Aussie Tank 101 says I'm still here. I think you're probably just eating breakfast for like the next half hour. Uncle Cop says cool. Aussie, how's Bonnie from the chips? Meow. Gas. Sleeping. Love those pups. No gas. So there's been a little bit of debate about gravel vacuuming and not gravel vacuuming. And I'm always worried and curious about when I do gravel vac, do I gravel vac just the top or the upper 1/8 of an inch? And for me, I only vac about half of my gravel. My other tanks are bare bottom. I like that White says I don't gravel vac. I don't know. I get worried if the poop just sits on the bottom for, I don't think the bacteria fully digests it. So I kind of like to vacuum out or gently suck a little bit of crap off of the top of the gravel without really gravel vacuuming like every couple of weeks. So I don't get a buildup. My bare bottom tanks, I like to clean every, I should say day, but sometimes it's every 2 or 3 days. But there's just crap sitting on the bottom. My tank in the living room is like 3 inches of gravel, and I haven't gravel vac that, and it's probably been about 2 months. So, but this is all stuff I want to try to figure out. People are doing a lot of different stuff. Like some people on the web are doing like 100% water change. The auto water change a day. They're shooting like 20 gallons through a 20-gallon tank. Aquacop says those 2 connected icy straws could work for veterans in wheelchairs. White says, Bjorn, they don't normally eat living plants as they're only meant to eat dying plants. That's a very good point, White. most plants, they have a little bit of a thickness to their skin, and yeah, just are not really tasty to your average snail. Your average plant has grown to not be snail's greatest food, and it's a little bit hard for them to digest through the skin. So once bacteria, fungus, and some other stuff start to loosen up that skin, um, that's what the snails are after. That's why they're such great algae eaters, is because algae is, typically a one cell organism as opposed to a plant having plus they have a scraping mouth. I think ram horn snails or snails in general are pretty much a necessity to any tank, and help establishing a balance. Overfeeding is probably the number one way that people get the nitrogen spike. And I know my snails are numerous in my fry grow out tanks, but that's because I overfeed. So I'd rather have it like a bunch of extra snails. I'm probably going to have to get something that eats snails, and so because I just have a constant food source for them. I originally started with 3 snails from Aquarium Co-op, and I think my snails are probably numbering in the thousands. Well, at least 500. And if I wanted more snails, I'd just kick the food base up and the calcium up. I think it's important to note that if you do raise snails, you do provide some kind of calcium for them, either crushed coral, crushed eggshell, or a product I like to use called Wonder Shells. White says I've bought some pea puffers, Dan, and they've been keeping my snails down. I've been seriously thinking about getting some pea puffers. Just because they're cute. But somebody says they're pretty aggressive little tank busters. And Aquarium Cop says, Dan, any ramhorn snails? Pinky, they look awesome. Yeah, I got some pretty unique colors going on. Originally, it was 3. Most of them were brown, but I have like 2 of them that are just pink. And I'm going to breed them because I think it's, I might have gotten albino. I don't mean to be ignoring you guys. I'm checking out some stuff in the VCast. They're almost back. Just saw in the big tank another female about losing her eggs. Dang. White got 2 pea puffers in my main community tank, and I haven't noticed any aggression to other fish. All they do is hunt for snails all day, from what I've seen. That's probably a good point. I mean, if they have something to go after, they're pretty predatory. I mean, I've watched Corey talk about his puffer fish, and he says puffers in general are just hunters. Sorry to hear about your female betta losing her eggs. Well, what do you guys want to know about this morning? I haven't seen a bad fish, snail, plant in your tanks, Dan. Awesome, happy fish, Dan. Dad, you are. We're learning a lot from you and the fish family. Happy hobby. Well, thank you, Graham Cop. Your mama says must be her eggs. She eat them, but no, the ones in the plastic tank. Oh, not the ones in the plastic tank, the ones in the big tank. Yeah, thank you for that comment, Aquarium Cop. I think the big thing is I just think about the bacteria. And in all my tanks, I want a space for the bacteria. And I try to dedicate somehow in some form that 10% of the tank or 5% of the tank is going to be for bacteria. So if I'm not using gravel and plants, then I'll be using foam air filters for just the pure amount of bacteria they house, and a power filter. Plus, all my filters are high grade. I've got ceramic media in them and foam up top. A few of them I have that foam that you buy from Petco, PetSmart, Walmart, and I cut it. I take the carbon out and I put ceramic filter media in, and that way I'm able to clean it. I'm bouncing around to some other screens, trying to figure out the VCast thing. I'll pop back into chat real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. I think White says, strange Yama, but better than getting egg bound. Aqua Cop says egg bound is the worst. Yama, yeah, but okay, where there are two females ready to go. So can try another one if this one is not working out. Yama says, we'll see. Aquarium Cop says, Dan, you are true to the hobby. Why, thank you. White, I kept my male and female together just with the divider. Then when he made a nest and there was ready, I pulled the divider out and let them go at it. Yeah, I've heard about that the males will try to fight the females unless they're ready. Aquarium Cop, yes, says, come on, Fish Family. Ask Dan really has info. Yeah, they're trying, but they can't figure out to mate, Yama says. Yeah, it's a timing thing. If they're not ready to bang, then the male's just going to fight and push her out of his territory. Kind of a strange habit. My bettas was rubbish at it, and that's why I only got 2 fry. White, I think hearing you say rubbish is better than anything at all. You've talked about getting rubbish fish, and I don't laugh about the fish. I laugh at the way you say rubbish. It's funny. You guys make me smile, make my life better, so definitely fun. come together, male and female, but then they separate again, like watching new versions doing it for the first time. Love the word rubbish. Well, I mean, it's got like 20 different meanings, you know. They're all dirty, I think. Yeah, rubbish is definitely a good word. Sounds smart for garbage. This white says, yeah, Yama. I had the same here. Didn't know how to breed. I don't know if they teach classes on that. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to figure out some stuff in the VCast. All right, you guys are going to grab a shot of coffee. I'll be back. And then I'll grab some brine shrimp out of my container and show you guys how I like to feed my fish. Huh. Clicking around real quick, see what's going on. Back in chat real quick. Why was saying the embrace was not elegant at all, just a mess. One would arc over the other. It's just looking at them like, what the are you doing? Yeah, same here at the moment. Dan, can you show some baby plecos, please? I wish I could. I only have one pleco currently. Very beautiful. hiding out. But my pleco is pretty awesome because on his underside he's got like silver, but he's only about 2.5 inches long. But yeah, I want to get some close-ups of him because of how incredible he is when he's not playing hiding pleco. White, I think it's just first times not knowing what to do. White says they should get better with practice. Yama, yep, will have first red young female that he was shagging in the big tank, gonna try her. If that one doesn't work, trial and error. Sorry, caps was locked. Yama, yep, LOL Yama. You know, it's funny because I see like V-Stag dropped in here, and there was somebody else I wanted to give a shout out to. And Jimmy H. And then they just boogied. And then I see in chat here looking for where Aussie was talking about how to link everybody's name that was in here into the comments. That's probably something I should learn for the heck of it. I love the song Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, but I get sad seeing fish on the floor or substrate, aka gravel for his old school guys. Well, probably just got the stream going on their phone wise. They would work on something. Well, for those of you wondering how I look this morning, yeehaw. Kind of a rough morning, but I guess I'll make it through it. Drinking my coffee. We'll figure out how kind of an awesome day I'll get to have. I need to shave a little bit. Kind of getting scroungy. Yeah, behind me, angelfish. I think I need to make a song. Angelfish to my left, angelfish to my right, angels at my feet, angels above my head. At least my angels above my head are like the right kind of, you know, the angels that everybody needs to be watching over them, I think. Probably just, let's see, yeah, that's not like all white, just awake. Yama, good times. Yeah, people jump, but it's not mean. From Aquarium Cop. People get busy, but showed up, and that's awesome. Wow, your room's filling up with tanks. Yeah, I got 10 of them in here. Aquarium Cop, Yama. LOL, Dan, jam it. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. As I explained to my buddy, you know, he's moving. I had to help him out because I got a pickup truck. And he was like, got to take some fish home. And yeah, now I just keep dropping tanks. And like my buddy said, he said, Dan, he says, I've been in this hobby for like 7 years, kind of serious. And, my dad had been around fish all my life. And he said, it's pretty obvious in a couple months that you are more into fish than I am. And he sees where I'm at now, like, 6 months later, and he's like, here. Well, that's how I got his Oscar fish. Aquarium Cop says, LOL, Dan, jam it. Oh, Dan, what's your favorite song? I kind of bounce around. White says, when are you building racks? Just looks like you're running out of room, so you need to stack them. Yeah, White, that's a great comment. I got a 55. Well, I got two 55-gallon tanks, and I'm trying to figure out how to put them at the head of my bed and the foot of my bed. Drop it like it's hot. I know, I should get some background music going on. I wonder how that would work, though. Let's see. See, I'm not through my speakers right now. I don't know. That's something I'll have to figure out. But no, on the rack, I'm actually I'm trying to figure out because my rack is gonna be built to hold a ton, and I'm trying to figure out how to put supports under my house so that my rack could definitely support a ton. 500 pounds on each leg, 4x4 posts. But I might end up with a rack that's, the size of my room pretty much. So it'll be like 9 feet. Well, 10 feet wide by probably about 3 feet wide. And probably about 5 feet off the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to play music and not have it go crazy. Maybe just stream it off my phone or something. White says 255s. Sweet, love my 55s. Yeah, I'm digging a 55. I have 3 55s right now, but only one of them's got fish in it. I have 2 empty 55s and an empty 110. That's so I can expand fish out of these 10-gallon tanks. I have 5 tanks I'm not using right now. It's kind of a few of them are going to go to my tanks for veterans. That's a good point, White. What's the biggest tank at the moment is a 55. And I know people don't play music because of the copyright sake. Yeah, that's a very good point, White. Yeah, YouTube got issues with it. I'm actually going to see if I can jump into this live stream on my phone and give you a tour of my 55 tank really quick. So let me get about a minute to get that going on.
I don't know why I've been typing. Well, At first, someone was making noises, so I muted my mic, but the last 20 minutes, like, I could have just spoke. I was just reading chat and typing instead. Bjorn, I think it's Bjorn. How you pronounce it, I don't know, probably wrong, but you want to have a look at some plecos, didn't you? So there you go, here's a pleco. A pleco under there as well. There's a green phantom. There's a butterfly pleco. My inspector pleco. So, not too sure what pleco that one is. Probably a blue phantom. I can't see any more out at the moment. They're all hiding. Well, there's a tail of a blue phantom there, just sticking out. You can see him just a bit. You can just about see my galaxy under there. And, a few plecos in there anyway. Oh shit, hey, sorry guys. Yeah, that'll do. It's better than nothing. Oh, I just noticed you can't even see it because it's on the small screen. I don't think that's anything I can change. Yeah, I can't change it. Thought I'd show you some plecos because you were on about some earlier. That's one thing I got. Still setting it up, you done?
All right. Well, after trying for like 2 minutes, I can't get my phone to sign into Google Hangouts.
Got it. What's up? What's up?
Don't know. Being moody.
Fair enough. God. Did you just feed them, or are they all just up at the top floor?
No, they all want to get
Okay.
fed. They're moody.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, I've been power feeding, so.
Yeah. I love it. I do. You got loads of fish in there. I need to start breeding my endlers out a lot more, so I can get more endling here. My rainbow fish as well. They're easy to breed, so I've heard. I wouldn't mind breeding them.
Yeah, but now they're going crazy because of all the food floating around.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. People are like, your guppies are fast. I'm like, yeah, bred that way.
Yeah, I like the smaller tails and that. Well, like in a community tank, if it was just a guppy tank, it's not so bad having the longer tails and that. But otherwise, in a community tank with other fish in the tank, you want them to be, well, you want to give them the best chance possible, like for escape and everything. So when you got slow fish, it's not so good. Like,
I think that's like out in the living room when I got those angels out there. Those are some like fast swimming angels, and then the guppies out there the same way. Even though they're deformed guppies, they're still fucking fast swimmers. I shouldn't have said that. Oops. I don't think my coffee kicked in yet. But yeah, if you look at like, if I swing over to these, like that right there, that's a pretty big tail.
yeah, I just about see it.
I mean, like that fish is half tail.
Yeah.
This guy's got a weird.
Oh.
Like
Dan, I'll
deformed.
block you from your own stream. What? I don't get that. Aquarium cult. And I'm surprised you can't get endless.
Yeah, but I call this my flame tail tank. That's why most of the fish you see in here have a yellow and a red tail.
Nice. Well, mine are a mixture because I got them from my pet store. My endlers. I got these. Don't worry, let me go and hang out so I can see where I'm looking at, where my camera's looking. Yeah, he was born in my tank. He was that endler because I never bought an endler like him. So he come off of one of the females, definitely. Then I got him. He's lush. He is. I love him.
Yeah, it's got some color.
Yeah, he's weird. He's like Dumbo weird as well. Like I tell you, he's nice. He is.
Yeah.
And then I got like a pink one up there. It's like pinkish, like orange tail, but the body on it's like pink. It's quite nice. And then I got a green one of them as well. And they're the only males I've got in my tank. I've got like 4 males and that's it. And then there's a female at the back there. She was born in my tank as well.
I just went over to
there you go, there's a pleco.
And Aquarium Cobb has a good point. It says he's gonna have to block me from my own stream. Damn, there's a button to the age restriction on your stream. No one under 21. White Dan just had a cruise flip. See, Dan.
Did you?
No, nobody heard anything. I deny everything. Well, but it's.
Oh well, he did. So I'm sorry. I didn't even notice. I am sorry.
Well, I was speaking German, I think.
Try like that. Pea Puffer in the back there. I don't know if you can see him. We go and hang out again. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, he just shot off somewhere. I don't know where he went. There he is. Little Pea Puffer. Going into the corner over there. I'm going to look at some snails. There somewhere. 2 female critters as well. As female, so you know, I think I got 2 female crebensis. Should be another Pea Puffer in here somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, there's my Galaxy Pleco. Oh, my Green Phantom just come out as well.
Now, which one always hides out?
My 3 Beacon is always hiding. My Galaxy is pretty good actually. Is out pretty often. My Green Phantoms are out often. These guys are always out. My Butterfly Plecos, they never hide. They don't. So I love them. 3.
And what kind of substrate are you running?
Is always hiding. This is some Japanese shrimp stuff with it. Advanced. It's upside down, but advanced soil shrimps. I don't know, some Japanese stuff. Chinese, Japanese, whatever. Yeah.
So it's not Australian made.
I don't live in Australia. I don't know.
I know. I was trying to make an alpaca joke.
All right. Yeah. I love my Galaxy Lush. And my 3 Beacon. Oh, there's a Blue Phantom back there. Just about to see him. There. And my 3 Beacon, you never see him. I don't. He's underneath our log and he never comes out.
I just get amazed at how incredible your plecos are.
Yeah, well, anyone can have these plecos, so it's just money. And I don't know. Oh, there's a pea puffer.
Those guys just have such a cool look to them because it's not like they're even swimming.
I know, they are cool. I do love him.
Now, how big is that going to get? Is it going to just stay like 2 inches?
Yeah, an inch, isn't it? I believe it's an inch.
Wow. I just totally dig looking at your tank.
Ah, yeah, thanks. I had, was it penny wort or is it money wort or I don't know. I had a plant that I wanted to grow at the bottom, but it didn't make it. I know how much. So I'm thinking about getting some grass or something to stick at the bottom instead. Although I love my Vallisneria. As soon as that takes off, and I won't even need grass because it will just be covered in Val, which I like. I'm not bothered. Oh, there's another one. There's my L234, 235, and my Green Phantom. But look how much black and white that one is compared to my Galaxy down there. I love my Galaxy. My Galaxy's stunning. I mean, you can barely even see it. Let me get a torch. Might help. Yeah, so you got him there. Oh, you can fucking barely see it. My glasses stinking. L235, and then my Galaxy underneath him. Look at the difference in the colors, man. I love it. He's more like yellow spotted, the L235, and the Galaxy completely white. Green Phantom. Another Green Phantom. My Green Phantom's out. Yeah, one either side. There's my bigger one, and there's my smaller, newer one. I should lift that log up, man, and show you my 3 beacon. See if I can get him out. I can't see him. Back 6. Oh, sorry, I swore. My bad. I knew. There he is. Can you see him? No, not quite with it. There he is. Just about. See him? He lives under there. There's my 3 beacon that you never get.
He won't come out.
See. No, I know he loves it under there. You see him?
He's like sucking on the bottom.
Yeah.
Don't land on him when you put that thing down.
He loves it.
Yeah, because he's like totally got a sucker on the. I mean, are you sure you didn't land on him?
I don't know. They'll move. Something like that it was.
Well, he has a cave under there now?
Yeah. Well, they all go under there. There's no. That piece of wood is so not flat, you know?
Yeah.
There's so many nooks and crannies in it. Yeah, there's my 3 beacon that no one gets to see because he never comes out anyway. So I'm glad you. even though pull up a little dirty now, but he always hides. Let's have a look. Tim, Tony, Ozzy, Lion, Biggs, Big Easy, Yamar, I'm guessing, Mac, Friends, Jimmy, etc. Yeah, where's Mac, man? I love Mac. Mac's awesome. I love his fish room, mate. I think it's brilliant. Alpaca rule. Spanish pleco are awesome. All are happy in the aqua. Sweet Yama, Sea White, and easier. Yeah, no, I know. The first time you said I swore, I didn't even know I did it. The second time I knew I did it, and I'm sorry.
I missed it. I have to go drink more coffee so my ears wake up.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, Dan. You might need to go over and mute that bit, like. But I know definitely one time I swore, and then also Bjorn told me I swore again another time. So I haven't been in many streams lately, so it's hard.
You have to swear in native Albanian, so I know what you're saying. These cheesy Norwegian slurs you kept saying, I can't understand.
Yeah, no, Max considering to stream in the near future. Yeah, I know, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I like Max fish room. I think that's what I want. I think that's perfect. Just a little garage, a nice comfy chair sat in the middle of it, and tanks all around you. Sounds good.
There are some really incredible fish keepers out there that have really set something up that's awesome. And I hope to catch up with them.
I'm sure you will. I just noticed that log's not how it used to be. Not quite. Yeah, that's how the log works. Do you ever get that? You stick your arm in the tank, you pull it out, and you're just covered in duckweed, like.
Well, I don't have no duckweed yet, so I haven't had that problem.
Oh, here you go.
I've learned from my friends not to get duckweed.
I like duckweed. Look, I like it. It gives a good place for my gouramis and everything to spawn in, like all the roots off of it. Yeah, I love it. Like I even love this. I love that. Like how it looks under there. I love that. But I hate how much light penetrates through. Yeah.
None. That's what one of the other guys said
exactly
on his last video.
Yeah. That's the only bit I don't like. And that's why I've been looking at underwater lights or something, like, you know, because I want to keep all the plants on top because they places for like food and fry and everything like that, like, you know. So I love all the plants on top, but I hate the amount of light that breaks through. It looks so much darker on this side of the tank than it does on this side of the tank, like, you know.
Yeah.
There you go. You can see it, but there, like.
You got some duckweed issues.
I don't see it much of an issue because I like it, and I just take a load of duckweed out like that. All right, sorry. Get a handful of duckweed, take it over to my turtle tank, and have some duckweed, everyone.
That's right. Your turtles now on duckweed, huh?
Yeah, well, and my fish too. Yeah, my Oscars are pecking at it now. I don't know if they actually eat it, but Yeah, that's what I do with my duckweed once it gets too much. And then yeah, it doesn't survive in my turtle tank, mate. It all just gets eaten and disappears, like. So if I get too much duckweed, I just chuck some in, then away it goes, like.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard a few great things about it.
I love plants for filtration, and the fastest growing plants are the best for filtration. And duckweed is a fast growing plant, you know?
Yeah.
So that's removing a lot of nitrates out of the water, I would think, you know? I would assume. So, yeah. Plecos are going to have to dig their caves back out again, probably. Because the mud by here now is all the way up. There used to be a cave by there. So I bet you my plecos will dig that back out in no time.
So what do you call a pissed off pleco?
There's me trying not to swear, like. I don't know.
To swear, try godverdomme miljard.
No, what was that, your man?
Swearing in my dialect.
All right.
That's like cheating.
Yeah. Would you? You're safe.
I know bugger all, really. I know. Yeah, I know what to call people that do your nutting when you're driving. Anyway. Paquero. You what?
Beginning with the C?
Nah, Paquero or something like that. That's what I've been told.
Spanish.
Yeah, Spanish.
Oh, I think I thought you were saying in English with the C. C.
Yeah, I'm trying to not say anything in English because of but control. It's back to there. I love duckweed. Easy hobby sharing. Love that, man. Dan swore first, you swore second. Oh, that's all right then. That's not so bad. I feel better now. I love duckweed on my elbows. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Always having to wipe it off your arms after sticking your arm in a tank.
I'm screwing around with the VCast settings real quick, so.
VCast. Oh, right, that's what you're using to stream with, is it?
Yeah.
All right. I have OBS because that's what I use to record. Like, I use my webcam and I just stick it up next to my tank. And I sit at my computer and I just on the camera at any time and look at my tank without having to move off my chair. Like, even though my chair's here, my tank's over there. Just me being lazy.
Super smooth. All right, well, I'm gonna go in my kitchen, grab a quick bite.
Yeah. Yeah, all good, mate. Have you even been asleep yet today, Dan?
No.
No, last night.
No.
No.
My sleep schedule's all screwed up.
Yeah, it sounds it. Mine's not good. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon today, so.
I'm just grateful to have a work schedule where they don't really They don't get too bugged.
Yeah, that's I love working without anyone over your back, like, so you can pick your own schedule. Well, you can do what you want to do as long as the job gets done, you know. Then that's how I like to work, like, you know.
Yeah.
Got no one over your back screaming at you, telling you to do this, do that, do that. Show your rack, White. Fish related. I don't have a rack. What are you on about? I just got a 1 tank, 2 tank, 3 tank, 4 tank. That's what I got. I ain't got no rack though.
You got a smooth setup though.
It's not the best. I've mainly just crammed everything I can in, you know.
That's the key.
Yeah.
I'll be back in.
This is where it's set, and then I got that. I got my fish tank in front of me, my PC, well, my PC computer right there next to the door, and then my TV on top of it. And I literally just sit there on my computer, looking at my fish and my computer all day long, really. And that's what I do.
I'll be back in a flash.
All right, mate. Dan, love that setup. It's not perfect. It's not how I want it to be. It's just how I'm in place for now, to be fair. I was only allowed 1 tank, so I kind of went overboard. Well, like pushed my limits. I can't wait to get my own place now at the end of the year. But once I get my own place, I can make my own fish room then. Elevation, those are the best. Elevation. Oh yeah, they're all off the floor. And even my big tank is off the floor, but only by a bit of wood, like. So yeah, it's just got a bit of wood underneath it, holding it off the floor. Any chance a tub, bucket, pond? No, but I wanted to do one. And you know, the only issue I got is it just turns green water, which is good, but algae, mate. Algae is my issue. I put it outside, and I live in Spain. It's hot there, like, and do one. I wanted to put my, like, because I want to go back at the end of the year. And then not build a pond, because that's a lot of money for something I'm not going to be keeping. So I've been looking at some tubs though. Shade it. I was in the shade. I put it literally in shade all day long, and it within 3 days it went green, and within a week there was just like all this green thread, like algae thread throughout the whole thing, like, you know. Like you stick a fish in it and it wouldn't even be able to move because like, I don't know, the hair algae or something. Yeah, a rose bush or something. Shade it, a rose bush or something. No, I got loads of shades outside. I've got a veranda. I stuck it under the veranda, I did, so it was constantly in shade, and it still turned green, and it was so thick of hair algae, like green hair algae, that fish couldn't even swim through it, like, you know. It was basically a block of algae within a week. I did 4 buckets. It's been 5 days now, no fish yet. No, that's cool. I do want to get a big tote, Like, I don't want to pay the price of building a pond, but I do want to get a big tote and stick that outside for the couple of months that I'm here. You know. Yeah, and then I'm going to stick my endlers in there, and hopefully I'll just get a load of endlers. But my swimming pool outside, yeah, that is set at 31 degrees today. And it's not heated or nothing. So that's how hot it is here.
What is that temperature in Swahili?
You are?
What is that temperature in Swahili? For people that don't use the metric.
Oh, right. I have no idea what it would be in Fahrenheit, but in Celsius, it's 31 degrees, my swimming pool is, and it's not heated. So, yeah, thank you, mate. I think my fish tanks are running hot because I don't have any heaters in my fish tanks. And
7.8 Fahrenheit.
87 point what? What was it?
87.8.
87.8 Fahrenheit. So it's hot.
A bit.
Well, I know it's hot from Celsius, like that.
Wow, yeah, that is hot.
Google is your friend.
Yeah. So now we're doing it. I don't know, my TDS is saying 33 degrees in my tank at the moment. So that's like, I don't know, 90 degrees Fahrenheit or something.
Pretty close. Like 88, what he said.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's hot, yeah. And there's not much I can do about it unless I wanted to run the aircon constantly, but that would cost loads of money. So I don't run the aircon hardly ever. My uncle already complains about the electric cost of my tanks. That's why I was only allowed one tank to begin with. And then I tried saying to him, like, oh, I don't have the heaters anymore, so electric cost is nothing, like, you know. Because in the winter, I did run my heaters, but now in the summer, I'm not running no heaters or anything. Like, I've got a heater in there. Fluval heater at the back there, but the plug's by here, like, it's not even plugged in. So, you know. My uncle's complaining about electric, and so, well, I just unplugged everything, and I do let it go as that. There he is, he's out, my Galaxy. Oh, and a blue Phantom next to him as well.
You have a blue Phantom and a green Phantom?
I got 2 blues and 2 greens.
Wow. Now,
Yeah,
what happens if they intermate?
They can, well, the green and blues are found in the same river. One's further up river and one's further down river. Well, to be fair, they can all interbreed anyway. Hypancistrus can breed with Hypancistrus, and what is it? Ancistrus can breed with Ancistrus, and so forth. Like, so, as long as they're in the same, what is it? And there's that Leicarthon, then, isn't there? I don't know. There's a few different plecos anyway. There's like the Hypancistrus, the Ancistrus, and the Lithiath, I don't know. And yeah, they can all interbreed. Like a hypensistress can breed with a hypensistress, and ancistress can breed with an ancistress, and so forth. Like, so they could well interbreed. Some of them could, I believe.
Then I wonder what kind of crazy.
But I don't think they're upbreeding age or anything. So I don't think I've got anything to worry about with them interbreeding as of yet.
Yeah, my pleco came out of hiding.
Nice. Are you thinking about breeding your pleco, or you just got a pleco for a cleaner?
That's him right there. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I see him. He looks quite big, because you're up close.
Yeah. That's like a 2-inch pot.
Yeah. Yeah, so are you thinking about breeding them, or you just
Yeah, if I get more of them.
got them?
Trying to see how to show you what size he is. Let's see if that's like a keyboard.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, he is only tiny at the moment, isn't he? Mine are only small. All my plecos in this tank by here are actually really small. Like, they're not much bigger than my finger, like, you know?
Yeah.
So, my pleco in here, though, he's massive. He's not massive, but he's big.
So I got all kinds of babies swimming around in here.
You can literally eat my finger off.
Yeah, but that pleco
got
does
big
such
size
a
on
good
him.
job cleaning. I got a whole bunch of guppies hanging out on the surface back there. I don't know what that's all about, the babies.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get my endless breeding. Like, I want more, well, I just want more endless. I do at the moment. I've only got four males, and probably 8 or so females. Like, so I do want to start breeding them up. Rasboras, I haven't noticed any breeding behavior off of any of these little Rasboras at all. Like, so. Like, none of them chase each other around or like circling each other or anything like that. They follow each other, but that's about it. My rainbow fish, they're meant to be easy to breed, in so I might try and breed them after.
I'm messing around again on the Hangout side. Just got back in a chat.
If Dan don't laugh now, that will kill me.
Wait, you got to go back.
Yeah, I'm reading now.
Endler's so bad. Nice pool. Holy cow. That's what she said. Dan is hot. I heard her from the local ladies. LOL. She said, LOL. My ladies are hotter. Chicken sandwich friends watching his car as he entertains his ladies. Lassies. Ladies. If Dan don't laugh now, it'll kill me. Dan has a big pleco, I heard. I don't know what kind, though. I have his small albino bristle nose. I want to get another one. I hope they breed. Good times. So the big joke around town is that if I'm not with the hottest ladies, I light them on fire.
I heard last night if you make someone a fire, they'll be warm for a while. If you light someone on fire, they'll be warm for the rest of their life.
Yep. Yeah. No, people tease me because of the fire cupping thing.
Well, because because guppies are fish, and you're breeding a fire fish, like.
Well, no, I'm just such a pyro. Everything I do is about fire somewhere.
Oh, wait there. There's my two pea puffers meeting up.
I mean, I guess I can say this
on
air because it's legal, but I practice Chinese fire cupping.
You what?
I practice the art of Chinese fire cupping.
Oh, cupping, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't do it as a medical practice, so I can't get nailed by the feds.
All right, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know what you're on about. You're on about the massage thing where they put those cups on your back and then light them on fire and it sticks to you, yeah.
Yeah. I take that art and I hop it up a little bit for a performance, and I go on stages in front of like 400 or 500 people and light somebody on fire.
That's cool.
And then afterwards, pull people out of the crowd and see who wants to do it. And I always tell people, all right, military first. It's a massage, so let's have some fun.
When I was a kid, it was a joke. It was a laugh between me and my mates, and they wrapped me up to a lamppost with toilet paper. And me being stupid and being a kid, thought, I'll just burn my way out of it, won't I? So I got my lighter out of my pocket, lit it on fire, in front of me, and then all of a sudden the fire just shot around the back of me, and I was just up in flames, and it was not much I could do, but luckily enough, it wasn't that thick of toilet paper, and yeah, I just ruined my hoodie and that, but I was all right, High heels rock. No.
Well, I feel bad because some of these shows are 21 and over. We'll just say that. And then I run into photographers that are to try to get my art into the Seattle Erotic Arts Film Festival or the Las Vegas Erotic Arts Festival. Can we light some stuff on fire and I'll take a photograph?
Yeah. Why not?
It's fun.
No, I used to love fires when I was a kid. I haven't made any fires in a long time. I made a barbecue and that, but no, we used to go down the woods all the time, and chill out with my friends down the forest. Bluebell Woods, we used to call it. And yeah, we used to just go down there, hang around down there all the time, having fires and stuff, building dens and stuff like that.
Well, one of the things for, they have a section for what they call uptouched photos. But basically, 95% of the photos that make it into the Erotic Arts Photo Festival are called legit shots, which just means it's shot as it is. And the only thing you change is if it's color or black and white, and then you post it.
Yeah.
So the bottom line is,
so it's not being photoshopped,
yeah,
because a lot of
no photoshopping. They don't even want you to lighten or darken. Like if you're using a filter, that's fine, but they're like, don't put the photo in Photoshop and yeah, if you can't capture it. So basically, real quick, right
Yeah, well,
before the
that's
show.
fine by me.
What?
I reckon that's right, mate. It's not false advertising or anything, like, you know. You didn't use computer generated anything to make it look better, because there's a lot of like magazines. Have you seen magazines out today? And like, yeah, they've all been photoshopped and stuff like that, like, you know. None of them look as perfect as they do on the front of a magazine, like, you know.
So I helped a guy do a photo, and he launched it, and it caught so much attention that it got shown everywhere, and people were like, it's not legit. And like for the 15 judges at the Seattle Film Festival had already seen the photo before the film festival and knew that it was going to be an entry, because they're not supposed to see pre-entries and get like prejudgments and all that and know who the artist is.
Yeah.
So they came in kind of biased. But yeah, when the photo got there, they were already like, yeah, we got to give it honorable mention. So it got honorable mention in the Seattle Erotic Arts Film Festival, and then it got entered in the Las Vegas Erotic Film Festival and got honorable mention. And so the first part was everybody said that the photo got retouched because the fire was on the person's skin. And then the next part, everybody said, how dare you, because like you could have seriously burned the person.
Oh no, I've lit myself on fire loads. I always used to like spray my hand with aerosol and then light it on fire as a cool party trick in front of your friends, like, you know.
Oh yeah.
And then you just shake it out, like, you know. Yeah. I used to do all that stuff. And Bjorn asks age. I'm 28. I don't know if Dan you want to say your age, but
I'm
yeah,
like 40.
I'm 28. I don't feel. I don't look. Well, a lot of people say I don't look 28 either. Like, you know, I still feel like I'm 16. Not really. Like, but I don't feel like I'm closer to 30. That's for sure. Like, you know.
Yeah, I don't feel 40.
Yeah,
people go like, you party and go crazy like you're young.
Yeah, well, when I was a kid, I used to look at 30 being old, like, oh, you're an old man, you don't do nothing. Mate, I'm 28, almost 29 now, so I'm almost 30. And I don't feel like what I used to think 30 was, like, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna read chat really
totally
quick.
Totally remember the smell of hair burning. Yeah. Did you ever used to, like, I don't know, burn your friends as well for fun? Because we used to do that as well. Heat up a lighter really hot and then just like tap your mate with it, like, you know, and watch him freak out.
I don't know. I never really got
30
into that. Well, I'm high school. Let me read this chat real quick.
Yeah, go on.
All right, it says, White, that's horrible and funny. Probably talking about the toilet paper from Aquarium Cop. Dan, used to be a fire ranger. Yep, they taught me how to set things on fire. I learned from the government, so I'm still doing it today. You too funny. We all had a bout with fire fun as youth. Yeah, mine just hasn't stopped yet. I mean, I set something on fire Friday. My friends were trying to get a bonfire going, and I showed up, and they were like, yeah, just stop. Somebody was like, no, I got it.
Yeah, I'm fire master.
Yeah, and they were like,
when it comes down to lighting fire.
It was funny because
between you and your friend.
No, because I got like, there's like 20 people Friday for this bonfire. And they're trying to get it going, and it kind of went out. And, you know, people were inside, and then they came back outside, and we're trying to get it going again. And so I showed up, and these two guys were just like, and I was laughing, watching. And one of the guys goes, Dan, quit laughing. And I go, what? I'm just watching. And they're like, Dan, don't watch. We're cold. light the fire. I'm like, these two guys got it going on. And my buddies just looked at the two guys who were like, get out of the way. And I laughed and I go, I don't got the gas on me. And they're like, Dan, you probably don't even need gas. And I go, no. And the guy goes, what, you want to show us how to make a fire or something? Like, you know how to do this?
Easy.
And I just laughed. But yeah, like basically 2 minutes later I had a fire. No, it was funny. The guys just got back and they just looked at me and they were just like, wow, how do you do that? And my friend looked at him and he goes, you just light stuff on fire for a living.
Dan.
Yeah.
Did you use a fire stick or a lighter?
No, actually, it was already going, so I just added some cardboard and a little bit of wind and rearranged how they had the wood.
All right, yeah.
And it was already warm, but it had gone out.
Well, as long as there's an ember there, and then
yeah.
you're all good.
Yeah.
I know I'm fire master. When it comes down to me and my friends, like I always light the fire. I love it. I know a bit more than other people. Like, I don't know. Have you seen people try and light fires and they're like putting a lighter to a stick? And it's like, what are you doing, man? You know? It's not how you like.
I watch people do goofy stuff with fire all the time, and I just laugh.
Yeah. Same here, mate. Same here.
Well, I have nunchucks that I light on fire and spin around. So.
I don't know how I'm alive. Aquarium cop. Are you actually a cop in real life as well? I believe you are you not?
Dan has sand in one pocket and a fire extinguisher in the other. I'm trying to get caught up in chat.
Safety first.
No, that seriously is the deal, though. Like, I don't really go crazy unless I have safety.
I don't know. I have done. I made fires that lit up. Well, I made a huge plastic fire before that. Like, lit up the whole forest. Like, it was nuts. But yeah, and I've been chased off by police loads as well.
Well, that was one of the funny things. Is back to that photograph that the guy took for the Erotic Arts in Seattle Erotic Arts Film Festival. We had another photographer there photographing, and they were talking about how he probably couldn't use those photographs because it would be, you know, even if he labeled them, hey, taken in this studio, this was this guy's photo, and I just happened to catch it from my angle. But the bottom line is having him there. He talked about having all the safety people, and you know how the lady wasn't at all harmed, even though it looked like she could be in great danger. And yeah, it just ended up being up fun.
That's the whole point of acts like that, though, is the thrill of something could go wrong but doesn't, like, you know.
Well, that's because I had like 20 people there.
No, but even still, something could go wrong, but that's the thrill. That's why everyone's paid to come watch it, like, you know.
Yeah.
It was just, yeah, and landing in the water on no one's going to pay to see that, like, you know. But something could go wrong, people are going to pay to watch that, you know. I don't know why, but it is the case. I went to a bull run while I was here, and I never knew what they were like, you know, until I got here and I seen one in real life. And it is so wrong, like, bullfights. I've only been to one, and I wish I never even went, like, you know. It was wrong how they just kill the bulls, like, I don't like it. Me and my brother were just sat there like, go on, bull, like, you know, get the guy, like, you know.
I shouldn't laugh. But yeah, I feel kind of the same way sometimes.
The way they do it, though, as soon as they kill the bull, they take it straight out of the back and it's slaughtered and stuck up for meat for sale, which I think is, you know, but the way they kill them inside the arena is just wrong, like, you know. Yeah, I agree, mate. Aquarium Cop, they are gross. It's even they brought horses in, and even the horses got hurt, like, you know. So there was blood coming out of the chest of one of the horses, like from where the bull had speared it and picked it up, like, you know. So I only went to one, and on again. I didn't think it was like that. I thought they just run. I didn't even know they killed the bulls. Like, I thought they just danced around them, like, you know, and jumped around them and that. But no, they literally spear them and stick them with knives and stuff. Like, yeah, it is horrible, slow death, man. Don't ever go to bullfights because honestly, I didn't think they would kill the bulls. I thought they were dancing around the bulls and that was it. Until I come here to Spain and watched one and found out what it was really like, and I think it is sickening, man. Poor bulls, right? Yeah, I don't know why I brought that up, but it was just something. Oh yeah, we were on about shows, and yeah, that was just a show I seen here that I'm never gonna go and see again. School taught me it was normal. Well, I'd seen bullfights on TV and stuff, but like, well, not actual bullfights. I just seen them dancing around. So when I come to Spain, I thought, oh yeah, I'll go watch a bullfight. Like, you know, I thought they would just dance around them, jump over them and stuff like that. No. Yeah, I agree. Aquarium Cop. I did not know it was anything like it really is. Me and my brother the whole time were just hoping one of the actual, the people, like the actual human beings got hurt, like, you know, because they were just, it's just wrong, man. Stabbing them. It's actually atrocious in Spain, but a very sad and horrific tradition. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what the tradition is about, but yeah. It charges and gets away. No, they can so wrong. Yeah, that's it. They don't even get an opportunity. Like, even if, I don't know, no matter what, that bull is there to die. I mean, not even if he wins his, you know, competition or whatever, like, he gets away. Like, no, that bull is there to die from the minute it's put in that ring. I thought it was so sad. We didn't even watch it all. We only watched, like, I don't know, a few bulls going at it, and then we left, like. They do another thing called the Bull Run, where they release a load of bulls in the town and let them run through the town. I have no idea what happens to the bulls after that, but yeah, I haven't even seen them do a bull run. I've seen them setting them up and putting the railings in place to stop the bulls going down some of the streets and stuff, but I've never actually been there when a bull run has been on, like. See, I actually watched like 3 or 4 bulls or something, but the main, I don't know, like, they were getting so close to like taking out the guy's leg and stuff, like, you know. Me and my brother were just sat there like, yeah, go on, bull, get him, like, you know, like, to the actual person, like, because he was so close to taking out the guy. So yeah, bull runs. Yeah, I don't know what happens to the bulls after them. I don't know if it's the same type of deal or not. But yeah, we get a lot of bull runs, yeah. Like for their what is it? I can't even think now. Oh, what is it? We were just talking about, what is it? The stadium thing. But no, that's this. Yeah, bullfights. Bullfights. I've only seen that happening in Valencia, although it probably happens all the way around Spain. But I've only been in Valencia and seen it there. They've got a coliseum or whatnot that does bull runs in Valencia. That's where I went. But I noticed they do the bull runs everywhere. I've got a tiny little town near me, and they hold bull runs all the time. So I don't think the bullfighting is as common, but the bull runs, by the looks of it, that goes on everywhere. Yeah, no bull is having fun, mate. They are literally fighting for their survival. But was it? Yeah, the guys, mate. I was hoping the guy got hurt. I was. And the bulls are just a poor well, not poor defenseless creature, but like, you know what I mean. He didn't ask to be there, whereas the guy wanted to be there. So I'd much rather the guy get hurt, like, you know. It's his own choice then, right? He shouldn't have been there. It's his own stupidity. Whereas the bull had no choice in the matter, which I think is just wrong, right? Like, I don't like hunting for sport either, you know? I think that's wrong. But hunting to survive, I think, is so right. I don't like farm-raised animals are right, but they don't really get their free life, like, you know. And like wild deer, I've never hunted in my life or anything, like, but in UK it's not something we do, like, but in America I've noticed a lot of people hunt and stuff like that, like, and I really don't mind hunting for to eat and for food and stuff like that, but hunting for sport I think is just wrong. Like, I don't like farm-raised animals or a hunted deer. I would think that the hunted deer had a much better life than the farm-raised animals, like, you know. I could be wrong on that aspect, but that's my view on it. I'd rather the animal live free and happy until you took it down and ate it, than it to be locked up in a pen or a cage or whatever, and then killed and eaten, like. I don't, and is paid to do it, so he knows he can get injury or die. Yeah, well, I don't mind if the guy gets. Yeah, I mean, the guy said, you know, was okay to be there. He was happy to be there. So if he gets injured, it's his own damn fault. But whereas the bulls, there was no choice for the bull to be there. Honestly, when I watched the bullfight, I was just hoping the guy got hurt. Like, I was hoping the bull took out the guy. Oh, damn, I'm typing sick. Just took my meds. This sentence makes no sense. I think I got what you meant. You're on about the guy. He gets paid to do that job. He's there to, you know, he's happy to be there. Whereas the bulls, they had no choice in the matter, you know. I think that's what you were trying to say. So Dan, yeah, you were going to speak and I spoke you, sorry.
No, I was trying to do a mic test. Trying to see. Hold on a second. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, mate. Sound fine.
Right. Let me do a test real quick again. Yeah, because it's not showing up that. No, I guess now it is. I see. I keep playing with these adjustments over here. All right, how about?
I just noticed on the YouTube.
Yeah.
It's still stuck on your Mars picture, so I don't know if you wanted to change that to your guppies or something.
Oh, let me see. See, now I have feedback.
Feedback?
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just messing with some levels.
Yeah, all good, mate. Get it sorted, so it's perfect for next time, isn't it?
Yeah. So let's see if that. All right. So I think I've got perfect. I mean, I sound crystal clear now.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Okay, good. Yeah, that was all I wanted to do is a little a sound test. I didn't want to interrupt you guys talking about bullfighting.
No, not at all. I think conversation pretty much over about the bullfight. Then it's wrong and full stop, and that's about it, really. You know? It was just you were on about shows, and it was just something I like. I don't go out much, and that's just one of the things that I've done here. He's gone to a bull show, well, bullfights, and yeah, not going to any more again.
Yeah, those are some great looking fish. Look, I mean, check that out.
Where? Who's? What? Oh, mine. What? No. Who are you on? Yours.
No, I'm on Yaws.
Your Mars. Yeah.
No, that's just Yaws tank. That's it.
Oh, I see.
That's incredible how they got that nice black and orange color. With what is that, a beta swimming around?
Yeah, is Yamaha too.
Nice tank of platies.
Unfortunately, this one are all dead. Guppies too. The betas eat the guppies, and then they died.
Yeah.
They eat or they killed. First they live together in peace, and then they begin to kill them.
My fighters, my betters, they don't attack or any. Like, I believe they're eating all the fry. Yeah, but they don't eat. They don't attack any of the adults or anything like that. Like, from what I've seen. Oh yeah, here we go. I seen you better then. Oh, I like that. A flower pot that's half buried. I like that.
The flower pot.
Yeah, that's half buried with a plant coming out of it. It looks like it's been there for ages, like, you know?
Yeah.
I like it. How deep's the substrate then, or is that literally half a pot?
How deep? A couple of centimeters, not so deep.
Yeah. Just looked like half of the pot was buried underneath the ground, like. And yeah, it looked good. I liked it. I did. It's like you've grown a plant in a pot 20 years ago or something, and it just hasn't been touched since, like, you know. And it started falling into the ground. I didn't see it then. So do your fighters eat your platyfry? Because I heard platyfry are quite a bit bigger than guppy fry, are they not?
They eat the guppy fry, but the platy fry I put them allemaal Dutch all together in the platy tank. The rest of it. So no, just platies in the tank, and then the other tank just bettas.
Oh right, yeah, you split them up now.
Yeah,
all right, I see.
The last guppy I had, he was in the platy tank, but the platies didn't like him.
Oh, shame.
They attacked him. So that's why I call my platies my little piranhas. They don't like other fish.
Fair enough. I did think about getting platies in here instead of endlers, but I went with endlers instead.
Platies are good community fish, but
yeah,
mine are not so social. Because first they were together with silver sharks, but they
baller shark.
But they attacked the baller sharks.
What, your platies did?
Yeah.
Wow.
And the next, one morning I woke up and they killed one. He was full in red dots, so they bite or what they did, but I saw it on the other one. They keep attacking and nipped him. That's why I call them my little piranhas.
Yeah. Yeah, I had 2 bowler sharks, and I don't know, nothing bothered my bowler sharks like that I know of.
No, the platies, I got 20 of them, I think. Maybe some were pregnant and they want to protect, I don't know, but they attacked the baller sharks. So
yeah, that's crazy.
The next morning, one was dead. And the other one did stay maybe a couple of days before he was dead too. So that's why the only thing that is in the tank is and platies, that's all. I had 2 guppies left. I put them there with them. 1 or 2 days there was one gone, and a week later the last one was gone too. Well, dead. Gone is not a good word, but dead is perhaps eaten by the Anticitrus, bristle nose, pleco.
Yeah.
The albino. Yeah, the little cat want to eat. I know.
I've been lucky with my tank. Most of my fish, well, all of my fish get on. I mean, they do squirrel from time to time, but what was it? What's the last dead fish I took out of my tank? I can't even think. I don't know. No, I don't even know. I don't think. I don't. Maybe I know I have guppies that died But so, yeah, no, probably the only thing I can think of that I've taken out of this tank is got a dead guppy or something like that. Like, but apart from that, I may have had stuff die in my tank, but they just become more plant food. I take it because, yeah, I haven't removed many dead fish from this tank at all, like that I know of. Maybe like a guppy or two that I can think of. I do know some of my fish are missing now. Like I had a male epistogramma and a female well, I had like 2 female epistogrammas. The 2 females have disappeared over time. They are no longer in the tank. I haven't seen them in months now, so I've only got that 1 pistogramma left in my tank. So don't know what happened to the females, and my crebensis as well. I did have some more crebensis, so I don't know if my pistogrammas and my crebensis went at each other, but yeah, I know they probably died. Well, I know they must have died in the tank. I just never seen them dead and never took them out.
Like was eating, maybe.
Yeah, Pleco's probably eaten them, and their bones just gone into their soil. Like I'm not too bothered. Like I said, I don't gravel vac either, so the only thing I do to lower my nitrates and my ammonia and that is water changes and plants, and obviously my filters. Apart from that, I don't gravel vac because I don't mind the nitrates and the ammonia building up a little bit in there, enough for my plants to thrive, like, you know. And as long as I do a water change every 4 days or so, then I don't get enough to build up in there that'll kill any of my fish, like. So. Sorry, I had to jump off a minute. Animal death bugs me. Laugh out loud. Kill a bad human. Don't bother me. Yeah. With you on that. Aquarium Co-op. Aquarium Co-op. Cop. Yeah, you were a police officer in real life as well. I'm pretty sure you said you was. Did you not? Aquarium Cop? In New York or something, isn't it? Although, Bjorn, so, probably getting confused with someone else. Oh, 8 o'clock. I'm going to pop out down the shop I have.
It's hard to be 4 hours awake then.
Yeah, 4 hours.
Long sleep.
You here, Dan?
Yeah, I'm still messing around with the audio stuff. Am I still loud and
All right,
clear?
that's cool. I just wanted to say, I'm going to pop out for 10 minutes and I'll be back, all right?
All right.
That's cool. All right, just going to pop to the shop. Well, hopefully everyone's still on when I get back. So, yeah, I'll see you then. If not,
All right.
have a good.
Yep. Super fun chatting with you.
Yeah, hopefully you'll still be here when I get back now. But, yeah, if you're not, good chatting to you anyway.
Yep. Got to do a little bit of fish feeding. I don't know if, let me see real quick. Yep, I guess I've got audio. Got audio? Okay, good. Up into the brine shrimp container. Do a quick little gravel vac. Hopefully it's not too noisy. Hey, don't know who's still out there hanging out. I think I might have to take off here and go get some crap done for the day. Oops, I didn't mean to say that. Some stuff done. Just doing a whole bunch of water changes. That's all. Only way to keep a happy fish. Keep it changing the water out. Are you guys still hanging out watching my fish swim? Picture still looks good. I think I might have muted my microphone. Mute. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. All right, well, don't mind me. I'm going to try to play around with my microphone settings and see what's going on. Hopefully I'm still loud and clear. Let's see. I wonder if anybody can hear that. Let's see. Messing around with the mic settings. All right, still messing around with the mic setting, but it says, I guess I'm loud and clear out there. Kind of hard to tell. Wait. I figured out how to test this out.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, I'm back.
Excellent.
What's been going on?
I've been just playing with the different settings.
Oh, yeah, okay. Have you worked out how to do it now?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I think I have it perfect now.
Yeah, well, it looks and sounds fine, but yeah, I don't know what you've been playing at. Oh, okay. Thought you was going. All right, yeah. Okay, done. Nothing. Yeah. So, right, caught up on chat. Oh.
Hold on a quick second.
Oh, it's hot. Oh, sorry. Oh. So Yamar's still here, Dan's still here. Bjorn, he's not in call anymore. I don't even care. Sorry, had to jump off a minute. All right, yeah, fair enough. That's where Bjorn's gone.
Okay, finally back.
What are you doing exactly?
Right now, water changes.
Yeah. You are?
A what?
What are you doing?
Water changes.
Oh no, I meant with the live aspect. You were trying to work out something, how to do something, or the
Well,
settings was.
Google Hangouts was sending me messages that said stream is healthy, and then it said check audio settings. Your stream's current bitrate is 2.00 kilobits a second, slower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use an audio stream bitrate of 128 kilobits a second. I guess I'm down at 2 kilobits a second. And I need to be, like 60 times faster.
I don't know, your microphone sounds fine. Is it on about internet speed? Like how fast it can pick it up and send it down the internet? Is that what it's on about? Bits a second?
Well, I guess like another one came in at like 1046. It says check audio settings. And then at 1090, at 1059, it says check audio settings. But it says the audio's current stream rate is 53 kilobits a second, is lower than the recommended bit rate. We recommend you use an audio bit rate of 128. It's like the same message, but one says I had a bit rate of 2 kilobits a second. The other one says 53 kilobits a second. So I was trying to screw around with, and you know that this error is on the YouTube live dashboard.
Yeah. I don't get it though, because your microphone seems fine. I haven't noticed no issues with it the whole time. So I don't know what the 2 kilobits or whatever means. Like I don't know what the issue is really.
Yeah.
Is it internet or is it your mic settings or?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Yeah, no me. I haven't got a clue, mate.
Yeah.
I've not gone live or anything and don't intend to.
So I just thought it was something interesting to, you know, try to mess with and try to correct. You know, I couldn't figure out how to correct the problem. I did see where I could adjust the bit rate, but I didn't want to mess with it.
Yeah. I don't see why you'd need to mess with it. I mean, it sounds fine my end, and when everyone else was answering you on chat, so I'm guessing they heard you fine on their end as well. I mean, I could probably unmute YouTube now and just have a listen to see if it sounds all right, but through Google Hangouts, you sound loud and clear. I don't know what the issue is.
Well, that was the lame thing is, you know, after messing around for like 20 minutes, I realized that I could go into YouTube and unmute YouTube and say something, and then there's like a 15-second delay.
Oh, there's always a 30-second delay between us speaking on Google Hangouts and YouTube it's like a 30-second delay for it to
Yeah.
upload our Hangouts onto YouTube.
Yeah. So then I realized that if I, because I was sitting there saying stuff and I was like, am I muted? I'm not, I'm unmuted. And then finally I got out of that screen and I remuted everything. So I wasn't, I mean, even if I could have heard myself, I'd re-put it back on mute on YouTube. And I wasn't saying anything for, a minute before. So then I was like screwing around and trying to do some stuff and not hearing myself and then thinking I'd screwed up. And then I was like, wait a minute, there's like a stupid 30-second delay because I left the mic on, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, wow, I sound fine. But, like after 25 minutes or 20 minutes of figuring it out, I accidentally figured out how to test myself.
Yeah, you sound fine, my end. I don't know what YouTube's issue is. I don't know what the issue is with it, but it sounds crystal clear, perfectly fine, my end.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out for the longest time. Was I'm like, how do I separate what I'm hearing on my end, and to make sure that I'm hearing what the people on YouTube are hearing, right?
Yeah.
I'm just showing my fish tank with fish swimming, so I can't tell any incremental time period that's different from the last. Make sense?
Yeah, I do it all the time. I'm like, oh, there's this here, there's this there, like, and you can see it. And then I look on YouTube and it's like, oh, wait there. Give it another, give it a few seconds, and then you'll be able to see it, like, Because
So
I use YouTube. Do you notice on Google Hangouts, the quality on the picture is rubbish?
Yeah.
And have you noticed that?
Yeah.
I don't know why it is, but on Google Hangouts, the picture quality is rubbish. But you go onto YouTube, which is the same, it's the same picture, but for some reason the quality on YouTube is so much better than it is on Hangouts.
Well, part of that's because I think on YouTube, they're a streaming format, right? And I think they recompress it so that it's able to be streamed. And that's the 30-second delay. I think when we're streaming it straight, we're streaming like, I don't know, we'll say 100 megs. By the time Google gets it and compresses it, they're maybe only sending you 7 megs. And I think that's why the picture quality has jumped up.
Yeah, but then you're live streaming your Google Hangouts onto YouTube. So I don't know. Does it go through YouTube and then to Google Hangouts, or does it go through Google Hangouts then to YouTube? Because if it went through Google Hangouts and then onto YouTube, then I would think that you'd get the same quality settings as you did originally on Google Hangouts, but for some reason it's not. I don't know why that is.
It's just not.
I got a pizza in the oven. I gotta be right back. I got a pizza in the oven. I gotta go grab it. Sorry.
All right.
2 minutes.
I'm gonna go grab some water real quick.
All right, I'm back. All right, I just tripped over my keyboard. All right, I'm here. With me.
Okay, I'm back again.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah.
Had to get a burrito.
Yeah, food time. Yeah, I got pizza. I have barbecue pizza. Mm.
Well, it's definitely been good to figure out all these different settings. In Vcast, or I mean in Wirecast.
Yeah, I've never heard of people using Wirecast. I hear them using Google Chrome, isn't it? And then there's OBS, and then there's XSplit. That's the ones. That's the ones I've heard for streaming. OBS, the standard YouTube, and XSplit, or something like that. So,
Yeah, I guess if you pay for this one like $9 a month, you get a lot of really cool features.
yeah, OBS is completely free. OBS. I don't know how to use it all properly yet, but I do know you can go live and everything through OBS. And then XSplit, I know you've got to pay. I mean, it's got the free functions, and then it's got the pay for functions as well. But I'm pretty sure OBS is completely free no matter what. Like, I think.
Now I'm gonna go look it up really quick.
Yeah, OBS is what I use. I know what I've got, and what a lot of people use as well. And then XSplit is like OBS supposedly, and that's what Captain Savage used, Brian. And then I've seen a couple of other people go live just straight through YouTube as well.
See, all I see for YouTube is Mobile Capture, AirServe, Elgato, FM, or FHAM, Game Show, Wirecast Go, Wirecast Play, that's what I'm using, and XSplit Broadcaster.
I seen on someone's on someone's YouTube before when they were showing us, and it just had a go live button. Right? And then on YouTube, they could just click that one button and then they go live, like through the YouTube app, not through XSplit or a different program. Like, you know, it was YouTube's own go live button. Like, I don't know if you need so many subscribers before you get it though. Because that was it. I watched a bit of Aussie stream earlier, and you were on about sending your ma some money, weren't you?
So the real trick that I have going on right now is I have, you can go live, right? I can go live, but only me I've gone live. That's it, right? Does that make sense?
But I did not know that.
Okay, if I go to my YouTube channel right now and I go live, that the only thing I can do is have one camera showing my fish tank to 100 people or 10 people, right? I can't interact with those people except through chat, right? Does that make sense? None of them have Hangouts with me because I'm live on Google. right?
Yeah.
I'm like a
Yeah,
motorcycle.
yeah.
I can get you from point A to point B fast, but only one person, right? That's it.
Yeah.
And I work great.
Yeah, that's YouTube Live. Yes.
But if I got like 3 people, you're screwed, right? So now, what I have going on right now that's special is I have I'm running Vcast. So what that enables me to do is host a Google Hangouts, right? And grab that Google Hangouts and cast that into YouTube, where I have full chat. Now, doing it the way I'm doing it allows all of you guys, like 8 people at a time, to interact with each other and have that streamed to YouTube. And that allows 8 people to interact with everybody in chat.
Yeah.
And so that's the trick about why I'm using Wirecast Play.
Yeah, Captain Savage does the same thing with where is it, XSplit, and everyone else like Bob and that, Steamfont Aquatics. He used to. I don't know if he still does. He used to use OBS. Yeah, and you can run then Google Chrome through the OBS, and then run that OBS then on through the YouTube thing, and then you can have everyone join. And then you can have also chat on the screen as well as, you know, being live at the same time. So you can have multiple people in your call. You can also have like a green screen or a chat on the window as well when you're live. And you can do all of that through OBS and XSplit, and probably that Wirecast, is it, or something that you're using? It's just I've never heard of that one before.
But I don't know if it launches its own Hangout. See, when I did Wirecast Go today, it launched Hangouts from within Wirecast Play, and that's why Wirecast Play is off. So out of the right hand, Wirecast Play is holding Google Hangouts, and on the left hand of Wirecast Play, it's streaming to YouTube. And I'm not sure, maybe OBS,
that's what
OBS does the same thing.
Yeah, I believe it does do the same thing. Yeah. As well as XSplit as well does the same thing. XSplit, I've heard, they've got a free version, but then when you pay for it, it's got loads of different features with it, supposedly. Whereas OBS is completely free, but it doesn't have all of the features that XSplit does. Like, you know, it has a lot of features, just doesn't have all of them. Like, you know. Yeah. And then this Wirecast that you're using, I've never heard of it before in my life, but it's probably a program just called something else, like, you know.
Well, when you're in Google and you're in the Creator Studio and you hit start a live stream, it says make sure that these 4 things are set up. And line number 1, you hit and Google says please choose your live encoding software, and it lists all these YouTube verified devices and software. And so I got it from that sheet.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. OBS would probably be in that sheet then as well. I've never gone live. I have no idea how to do it or what you've done to do it. Like, but yeah. I do have OBS on my computer. I just use it as a recording program because I got my webcam on a long lead, and then I just stick that in front of my computer and just let in front of my fish tank, and then leave my computer record it, and then I can go and watch over what happened in my fish tank, you know, or whatever. I just speed up the program. What was it? You know, with my angelfish before. What was it? I filmed like a week solid out of it, and then just took well, I sped it up to times like, I don't know, times 10 or something like that, and watched through it then, like, I don't know. Because, yeah, that was it. My Green Phantom Pleco. I wanted to get a picture of my Green Phantom Pleco. This was when he was in the little tank on the top, and he was my only Pleco at the time. And I wanted to get a shot of him, but he was I could never see him. He was always hiding. So I rigged up a camera next to the tank and just left it on record all day, all night, like, you know. And then I went through the footage, sped it up and watched it, and then I caught where my Green Phantom was in it, like where he come out, like, you know. So then I was able to cut that part of the movie out of it, like, and then yeah, I don't know, I made a little record, like, you know, I don't know, I made a little recording of my Green Phantom Pleco that way, like, and I used OBS to do it. I don't use it for streaming. I just use it for recording at the moment.
No, it sounds like a deal.
I want to get.
I'm gonna have to. I just.
Go on.
No, I just looked it up, and I think I'm gonna download it and try it out.
Yeah, I don't know if it's any easier or harder than the one you're using now. To be fair, I don't know anything about them. I just heard Steamfort was on about using OBS, so I downloaded OBS. I've tried it out a few times, but somehow I'm meant to be able to get chat, and I haven't worked out how to get chat yet. Like, I know how to, but for some reason I can't do it. You know, get. If I go on here and go here, how do I share screens on Google? Is it show participants? No, share screens. All right. There. So you can see my screen, yeah? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This is OBS at the moment. All right. And I just start recording, but there's even start streaming, look, yeah? So you go on there. I don't. You probably got to set it up. I don't know, but yeah, there's a start streaming button there. Invalid path or connection URL. Please check your settings to confirm they are valid. So yeah, I've got to do something with my settings. Probably in here actually. I don't know. Anyway, but I just use it to record at the moment. That's what I've been using to record all my stuff with, like. And then yeah, you can go here, add. What is it? Game capture audio input. No. What is it? URL. Windows capture. Browser source. That's it. Browser source. And that's. Well, name is chat. Yeah, and then I'm meant to be able to take out this, which is our chat. White, nice Karami bubble vid. Yeah. And then you're meant to take the link from by here, copy that, stick it in here somewhere. I'm not too sure where with it.
Oh, so the chat's in the stream, huh?
Yeah. And then I can stick it up on here. Yeah, so that everyone can read the chat at the same time, you know, if they're watching it after or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then to be able to stick it in like that.
Yeah.
That's just size, which I don't care about at the moment. So hide, that's it. Right, so shut down source. No. Refresh browser when screen becomes active. Refresh cache or current page. No idea. So, but yeah, no chat. I don't know, mate. I don't know. It's meant to be in there now, but it's not. I don't know why it's not. So yeah,
something else to figure out.
Yeah, that's it. But that it's meant to be as easy as that. But I had a look at it one time before, and I couldn't. I didn't work out how to do it, like, you know. But it is meant to be as easy as that to add a chat here. I mean, you could add multiple windows, or what is it? People do like write text, then, don't they? They put like I don't know. I don't even know how to add text. Add color, browser, image. No, media source. It could be media, I suppose. No, video, text. Here we go. All right, yeah, we'll just call it that. So.
Oh, I see. So that just streams the whole time over the top as a layer.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it's up here at the moment, but we'll move that. So font, select font, and then select color. We'll have it in, say, red, for example. Okay. Background opacity. I don't. We'll just leave it as that for now. Anyway, right. I want the text. Yeah, that's what I want. And then I was going to put it down here. Video capture. We'll move this up. All right. Hey, come on.
See, I think all of this is important to learn, because when I and you and whoever else, we start doing like a series, of whatever we know or whatever we like, like if we had me, you, and Akash and some other people that are very knowledgeable, like four of us could sit and talk and say, hey, there's a 4-person fish fam get together, and we could have the people ask questions, and maybe we actually have 50 people watching.
Yeah. This is about all I've worked out how to do, but this is what they use. Like Jimmy, I believe he was using it. But he was using something else. I know, but Steve Chaz was using that.
My friend, he was using, I guess it's not a live stream though.
I don't know, I can go live with this, I don't know how to, but I could go live with this right here, And
yeah.
It's live, that's my 5th.
Yeah.
As you can see.
Yeah.
There is a way to have Google Hangouts here as well, because someone else does it, but I don't know how to do it. Yeah. So you can go through Google Hangouts and OBS into YouTube. So you can have your main display like this, however you want it. You could have Happy Fish Farm stream as your heading, as your title. You can have chat running down the side here, and then you can have people also in the stream as well, talking and switching like we are now. I just don't know how to do it all. I'm not even that bothered. I'm not in it to stream. So, but yeah.
More stuff to figure out.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not too bad with technology, so I could probably work it out. I mean, it only took me a day to, I'd never even typed anything before on here. It just took me 2 minutes to figure out how to work that out. I did have a look at chat one point in time. I followed a YouTube video of how to stick chat onto OBS, and it was exactly the same way as I just showed you, except for some reason my chat doesn't load. So I don't know what the issue is with that, but it might be because I haven't set the streaming properly. I don't know, I'd have to look into it a bit more, but it wouldn't take me long to work it out.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna have to
I don't
probably crash out. I just ate. And now I'm like, lie down and take a nap time.
Yeah, well, good, mate, because you haven't been asleep, like, so you should get to bed, get some sleep.
Yep. I'm gonna try to probably stream tonight now that I figured it out for at least an hour or so. Maybe I'll get to catch a whole bunch of you guys and we'll have a lot of fun again.
Aye, well, you tried streaming this morning, and it was too early for me. I was still sleeping, like, but so if you go at the same sort of time, I may or may not be here, but you know, I wish you the best to stream anyway. Hopefully, I'll make it.
Excellent. All right. Well, you have, hopefully just a fantastic day.
Yeah, and you, mate. And well, you have a good night anyway. Good night, sleep.
Yes. I just want to say thanks for all the support that you give, the fish family and, especially me. Just awesome of you. Super awesome
mate,
of you.
We're all, I think we're like, I don't know, mate. I sit here and I'm bored throughout the days. I love the streams and everyone else here. Because my uncle's not into fish. No one else is here into fish, like, so it's good to just sit down with your friends, like, and talk about your life and how your day was, and yeah, about your fish as well, like, and what new fish, or just what's happened with your day with your fish. None of my friends would care less, like, wow, your fish died, like, or whatnot, like, or you've got a problem, like, or it doesn't bother them. It's nothing to do with them, so don't bother them, like, so I love it, hanging around with us lot, just with something good in common, like, I think it's good.
Yeah, it definitely good. Just part of it's amazing though, that there's this many people that are this into fish and this willing to be this helpful. Definitely amazes me.
Yeah, the helpful part, you don't see that much else. I mean, there still are people here that don't help, or like, you'll find that everywhere, like, but there's a lot of people here that are willing to help, and you don't see that in football or, well, any sort of other hobby, really, like, they're not willing to just jump off their feet and give, or share advice, or, just be someone to talk to, like, I don't know, Fish Farm's good. I love it.
Definitely. All right. Well, I'm gonna, I think, shut this thing down and get a nap going on, and then get some work done, and hopefully we can do it for an hour or two tonight.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, everybody, be awesome, and I'm signing off. Much love to the fish fam.
Yeah, good night, everyone. Thanks for staying, your ma. Everyone else there. Good night. Gone now.